Get ready to be moved by the power of choral music. The voices are gathering. Uh, Talented musicians are gathering, featuring talented choirs, experienced educators will be there, and also excited audience who will be there. And Ganati, if Sekona's Grand Piano Truth, will make sure about Seknigi interviews and we go behind the scenes. And this is Grand Piano Truth is here, your number one choral podcast in South Africa. Today I'm not alone as I'm talking about the events that are coming. I'm with two gentlemen in the studio, that is Tsepo Taule and Tsepo Mpumela. The guys from Crescendo Music Sing Music Studio.
Yes.
Yes. Guys, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you so
for
much.
having us.
Thank you.
Let's talk about straight about the Crescendo Singing Music Studio.
Okay.
What are we talking about if we talk about that?
Right.
Is it an organization or a choir?
No, it's an organization. It's a movement for now. We can refer to it as an organization slash movement where we're
Okay.
trying to uplift the standard of choral or classical music within the Vaal region. But the idea actually started way back in 2020, just before COVID hit.
Oh, okay.
Where I was still teaching in Rustenburg, and I felt, okay, you know what, I'm a big fan of singing, I'm a big fan of choral work, I'm a big fan of choirs,
Yes.
being very active, not just having a choir for the sake of having a choir in school, but having a very proactive school choir,
Yeah.
having these kids involved. So then I started doing concerts, inviting professional opera singers or well-trained people to host concerts with, and then I started involving school choirs because at first we would just sing for school learners,
Oh.
So then I felt, okay, let's actually get them on stage
Yes.
with these people, and just get the adrenaline running, and then that's where the inspiration came from to elevate, to improve the standard of choral music in
Yes,
schools, within our youth, in our communities.
So,
No, I liked the idea of the vision and the strategy that Mr. Dowley took, to uplift the music in the classical and opera music, because it's been lacking for a while, for years and years and years. We haven't had such. So this starting event is going. It's giving birth to something that is going to grow bigger than us in the future. This coming event is going. It's really going to make a mark.
Yes, yes.
The idea of bringing the school choirs is it is also to instill the discipline that comes with the classical and opera music. How to carry yourself, how to behave, what to eat, what not to eat. That it in each and every choir at school, they will tell you that there's a certain way these learners behave. We are trying to instill also that not only the music part, but also the discipline that comes with it as well.
yes. So coming from Sasuke 2025, just 2 weeks back, or 1 week back, I don't know. Now, is it something similar to Sasuke, or can you explain it?
Okay,
Since
no,
you're inviting schools also.
Yes, it's a bit different from Sasuke because with Sasuke you get prescribed music
Yeah.
of different levels.
Yes.
It's every year there's a different challenge that comes with the repertoire that's been given out. But what we're trying to do here with Crescendo, we're giving choirs a platform. What we normally do is we'll invite various school choirs, and those who accept. But what we say is each choir has a duration of 15 to 20 minutes on stage
Okay.
to showcase their talent. So it's up to you as a conductor or as a school. What do you want the audience to know you for? So we're trying to give everyone a platform. So if your choir only does African music, that's fine. If your choir does choral music only, but it's a platform where a school choir can be on stage and showcase their talent.
Yes.
That's the whole aim.
So it's not a prescribed music.
There's no
You
prescribed
just come
music.
with your
You
thing.
just come and we share the music for the love of music.
Are those schools participated in Sasuke?
No,
No.
no, they did not participate in Sasuke. We wished they would, to have that experience.
Yeah, what is the reason?
That,
Because it's short about those schools, especially here in Gauteng.
we used to have so many schools in the Val that really represented the region very well, and maybe we're trying to bring that back to say you can do it, but you can start somewhere. As Mr. Taula said, that you come with your own music, present it, and then from there, let's see how we can assist so that you can be on that stage. It's not that something that can happen now.
Yes.
Of course, we have to build a foundation and then build from there, and then one day we're gonna have more schools from Gauteng representing the
The Val side.
the Val side. Yes, of course.
Yes.
Of course.
There are also guest vocalists,
Yes.
classical vocalists.
Yes.
Who are they?
It's
I'm one of
Tsepo.
them.
He's our tenor.
I'm one of them.
I'll be the
Okay.
baritone, and then we have Abdul Tapelo Macheta.
Yeah,
He's singing with he's a member of the Gauteng choristers.
Yes.
He's also sometimes featured as a soloist there, and we also
Yes.
have Baba Losiodi,
Yeah.
who's from Klerksdorp as well. But in Crescendo, we have a variety of people that we work with. We also have Retabile Khaile.
Yeah.
It's just that now we can't have her because she's preparing to go overseas.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but we have a couple of people. I think we have about 6, if not 8. Yeah, because sometimes I don't only do, or we don't necessarily only focus on choral,
Yes.
but we'll have, for instance, now we were planning a spring concert, but then we'll have to sing a bit of lighter music. Then I'll include other people that I know aren't strictly into opera. Maybe they do operettas, they do musical theater or orientique, stuff like that. So we try and include them as well, because remember, the aim is to expose the school kids
Exactly.
to the diversity within music, so when we say it's choral, we don't just mean it's strictly opera or whatever, but we're saying it's discipline. We're trying to create discipline within this fraternity of music.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll be doing arias.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yes, I'll be doing Kella Mikreda
Okay.
by Puccini,
Yeah.
and also I'll be doing what's this from the Messiah, He That Dwelleth in Heaven, and then I'm gonna be doing the duet with Abdul.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have a room.
Oh, all right, all right, all right. Get ready to be thrilled.
Yes, they can't miss this one.
Okay, guys, with Crescendo Singing Music, your future plans.
Let me just first start with the name, how I came up with the name.
Yeah,
eh? When you're trying to come up with something, you try and think what is a relevant name
Yes.
for what I want to do. So we all know with crescendo means the basic terminology would be start small and grow. So the aim was, like I said, we're trying to uplift the standard of choral music within the Val region. So then obviously we're going to start small, but now the name crescendo means vocally. I'm focusing on the voices and the music. So now we do have choirs, we do have schools that offer music as a subject, we do have schools that have a music department, but we don't really have a lot of activity in terms of the choir. So we are saying we're going to start from nothing and grow, and we grow our singing journey, we grow our music journey. So that's where the name came from. So with the crescendo, like I said, we're trying to start from nothing and go somewhere. Eventually we want to have a concert series where these schools can look forward to. If we miss the Easter concert, we know we have the Winter Choral Classics coming up. If we miss that, we have the Spring concert coming up. If we miss the Spring concert, we have the Christmas Carol Festival coming up. So then schools have something to look forward to. And then in the long run, we want to have workshops, which is what we're doing now. We're also having workshops for conductors. We go to schools, we assist choirs. So then at the end of the day, no one is going to have an excuse to say, I can't do Saski. I can't do Artikafie. I can't do this, I can't do that. We're there. We're there. We want this to work for the kids and not for just ourselves.
Gentlemen, we can't run away from the fact that our fraternity is relatively the poor
Yes.
of the poorest.
Yes. Yep.
Ish.
How do you
Yep.
manage to run these events and workshops? Because
You
you
kn-
need money somehow.
Yeah, we because of the vision that we have, it has to come from our own pockets sometimes, and some sponsors there and there, someone would just give something to attend these schools, because another challenge is that other teachers would love, but they don't have the knowledge to. Yes, but we are hoping in the future that we would have better sponsors that will approach other people that have the ability to assist the schools in the Val region, because the talent is there. I don't want to lie.
Yes.
The kids can sing, but they need someone who can really nurture that talent well, so that other provinces have, if maybe we can assist one another out there and say plant a seed there, so that we can help. It's not for us, the Christian, because we are inviting the schools. It's for the kids, not for us, to say there's someone in the world who can sing like this. Wow, I also want to. So we are hoping in the future that we can have something that is bigger than us, that can outgrow us. That when we are no more, it's still moving. It's still there. Yes.
Yes. So,
Yeah, and just to add on top of that, we are also in the process of starting a Vereniging Crescendo Singing youth choir.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yes. So we're trying to get it as active as possible, not just the concerts or anything, but if people say I'd like to participate, but my school doesn't have a choir,
Yeah.
there is a choir there. There is a Vereniging Crescendo Singing youth choir that's in place. So people who really want to sing, and kids who are, for me, I believe not everyone is an academic. Firstly, not everyone is into sports. I mean, I played cricket, I played hockey simply because I'm in a school and I have to play something,
Yes.
I was never a fan of soccer, but during breaks, with the gents, we'd be playing, fooling around. But other than that, I felt, what? Also, as a teacher, when I stand in front of a class, I see that some of these kids, man, they have behavioral issues,
Yes.
and it's simply because they feel confined. I'm forced. Okay, my parents said I must come to school. Okay, I'm going to school. Yeah, but all my friends are playing soccer. Let me also just go play soccer. But deep down, this person is autistic. So we're trying to create that platform for them. Listen, let's do this. Let's go out there and let's sing. Use your talent. That is the aim. Yeah.
Okay, which school that are coming?
The schools that are coming, we have Hoërskool van Abel Park.
Okay.
We have Lyre Folk School Heidelberg. They're bringing in 2 choirs, their junior and their senior.
Okay.
And then we have Phoenix High School. And then we have the Val High School.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why testing, guys? Why testing? Because it looks big.
It's so big, because there's a lot of things that are happening in that site.
Yeah.
It's because the day that we chose, which was the weekend, there's another event where these other schools have to be.
Yeah.
And then they pleaded with us that, can you please choose another date? And then we suggested Thursday, and then they said no. That is perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. The support from the parents and the community.
For now, because it's something that is a bit new.
Yeah.
Because I did a bit of research. I tried to see how many concerts do schools host in the Val now. How many concerts are hosted in a year? And I saw the number it's not good. Tried to check how many schools I could identify. 60 schools. Out of the 60, I think I identified about 66 schools, and I identified 30 schools that have choirs. Then I checked the Sasuke, how many schools from the Val entered. It's not a great number. So this is a clear indication to me that the parents are also a bit against it, because with this youth choir that we're trying to do, I've been calling certain parents and saying, can you please try and have your child in the choir? Can you please? All of them are. It's going to disrupt the academics. It's going to disrupt their schoolwork, and that for me is a big problem. And I try and tell them, I'm a teacher myself. I work with kids on a daily basis. this should not interfere with academics at all. When it comes to August, generally, even in my school choirs, when it comes to August, my grade 12s are exempt from choir. They need to go focus on their prelims and all of that. So the support at the moment is on hot waters, but we are at a point where we have to prove ourselves and say, best believe this has a positive impact or a positive influence on your children. You can't expect your child to constantly be stuck on books. It becomes overwhelming. It becomes stressful. By the time exam comes, your child is crashes, and that's when we also encounter a lot of disciplinary issues. You'll encounter kids cheating in exams. They're not cheating because they don't know the content, but it's the stress levels, and the nerves. So we want to create an escape from the reality. We all know as singers, when you're in rehearsal, you forget about everything else. And when you leave there, you're rejuvenated. You're like, now I can work, now I can go mark, now I can do your whatever that you have to do. So that's what we're creating. So at the moment, we do see a lot of people that want to come. We did encounter schools that were like, what's this Crescendo? Nah, sorry, you're not available. Because I tried to target Afrikaans schools, try to target Tswana schools, Sotho schools, because I want it to be a diversity thing. So the support is, at this point, I would say it's on a 50-50 scale, but we want parents to be on board. If my child says, I have choir practice, at least you know where your child is. What happens between from school to home, what happens in between there. So then my child is at rehearsal or my child is at choir, and then obviously it's the school's responsibility to constantly communicate. This Friday rehearsal was not going to end at 4 o'clock, but you're going to extend rehearsals. Parents know, and they're like, thank God it's Friday, it's month end. My child will definitely be at choir. From choir, they come back home. So there's no other excuse to go partying with friends or anything. It's a community. We're building a community of musicians. We're trying to make this grow.
We had a very, very, very positive response when we were performing 2 weeks back at the venue, where we are going to have a concert. And one of the ladies was like, wow, we've been missing this kind of music for a while. So it's like, okay, now this is the start of this thing. If we do it now, tomorrow they would know that this is what has been missing in the Valley region, because it was so encouraging coming from a parent to say, oh, we've been missing this classical, this sound. It was like, okay, I think we're getting somewhere. Now, there's one person, next time is going to be 10, next time 50, next time 100, The little that we have, we need to keep and make sure that we deliver something that is going to be rememberable to them to say, next time when they do, we are definitely there.
Guys, you're talking about us starting a choir.
Yes.
When you're sitting there, you're from choirs.
Yeah.
How is the choral music industry when you look at it? What do you see? Is it going forward? Is it on the same place? Is it dying? How do you see choral music fraternity?
At this point, I would say, we have a lot of conductors or a lot of people who are invested in choral music, who are passionate about it. You have newly graduates who want to do something, within the music fraternity. And I will definitely not say it's dying. At the same time, I'm not going to say it's still stagnant. I genuinely see
it going forward.
It's going forward at a slow pace. It could be better. But I think, again, like you said earlier, it's a matter of we are poor. The choral fraternity is poor. We're not getting a lot of support. And sometimes when you're asking for sponsors or donations, we're not asking for money. We're not saying give us thousands and thousands of rands. But I mean, if you can, we were talking about it just now, if you can sponsor a school with a piano, with recorders, with whatever, just to keep the music alive. And I need to say that Sasuke is one of our biggest contributors.
Exactly.
Because it has its downfalls in the sense that some of the schools, that's the only thing they do. We're excited, we're going for Sasuke, and if they don't go to nationals, we made it to provincial, well done, great,
we're
goodbye,
done.
quite, we're done for
Next
the
year,
year.
January.
Next year again.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens. But I like the fact that it's giving these kids some sense of hope, some sense of excitement, something to look forward to, and someone can say, I can't wait for next year's Sasuke. This year I got 76%. I need to push. I can't wait to see what's coming out next year. I need to get to the finals, even if I don't win, but I just need to get there. And already that comes with, like Tsepo said, with discipline.
Yes.
It means now I have to sit. It's time management skills, it's cognitive levels, all these things are in place. It's different languages, it's the musicality. You need to understand the composer. What is the composer trying to say? What was going on in the composer's life during that time? So there's a lot that comes with it, and it's helping these kids in terms of discipline, and all of that will definitely be seen in the academics. We all know, in my experience, I normally told my school choir when I was still in Rustenburg, when you are working in school, you are the elite group, because I check their reports, I check their work, they know. Now and then I'll say, bring your books, I want to see what's going on, because I want them to do well.
Yeah.
If you in choir, you need to have an average of 60-65%. So, and my choir, I would try and keep them as active as I possibly can. Perform. If someone invites me, hey, can your choir come? I check, what is the budget? Does the budget allow? We go. And we make it happen. So it comes with excitement, and everyone else wants to be in the choir. The choir is going on camp. Soccer never goes on camps. Cricket never goes on camps. So during holidays, we have camps. It's fun. So everyone else wants to join, but they know before I join, my academics must be on par. So our music is slowly growing. We now, it's not just NCF, we have Tirompano, we have Bomb, we have all these things happening. We have productions, we have Josie Opera. These people are trying, they're really trying. At the end of the day, it's up to us to make this thing work. I mean, eventually we want the government to say, we are going to open...
You have grand piano.
We have grand piano. Exactly, it's putting the word out there. And eventually my prayer and my hope is that one day the government can say, we are going to open posts strictly for conductors. Just like they're able to say, we have coaches, some schools bring in coaches for soccer, for whatever. We have the head of sports in schools. So let's have a post also for conductors or for whatever.
For music,
just for music. Even if your school does not offer music as a subject, we have creative arts. But then we know we have someone from outside who is strictly in charge of keeping the music alive in school. Not just choir, they can also maybe start a band, start marimbas, start something. Just keep the music alive. If someone is not a fan of singing, but they love the idea of maybe playing a drum, doing something, they know there's a post for that at school, and then people will also feel safe. So now, because now I remember with my parents, when I went to study music, it was like, where are you going to work? Where are you going to work? Study business or study something else. But
Exactly.
but it's slowly growing.
Your view?
Yeah, I can also say that it's dying. I think after COVID, it's still reviving now. But I think what can sustain this is the vision that they have. That can sustain all these choirs. It's not cheap to run a choir with this so many projects, competition all around. But all I can say is that I pray and hope that one day we'll see all these choirs having their performing productions, bigger things like that, not only a competition, because that can be demoralizing to other choirs to say, we are always losing, but there's something bigger than that. If you can do a production, start small, do a Messiah there, so that everyone can have their profile growing bigger. That's my view.
Okay. Here are some other upcoming events this coming week. I think from the 2nd August until December. Yes. Tirombano Foundation National Choir Festival, Gauteng Provincial Elimination. Aniko Braz.
See,
Nope.
watching,
Yeah.
watching.
On the 3rd, ZK Matthews Great Hall, I think it's at Unisa, Pretoria. On the 3rd, tickets are available on www.webticket.co.za, also at Pick and Pay and Boxer. Which choirs do you think they'll go for finals here in Gauteng?
In Gauteng,
Yeah, we've got.
you know, in Gauteng, you can never tell.
You can never.
It's always a surprises and surprises. Like these choirs, you don't know what they do behind the scenes now.
Yeah.
I can just
yeah.
imagine the adrenaline
Yes.
rush on the camps and the rehearsals now because it's happening next week.
Yeah.
And I can just imagine Mr. Mhlongwe there, Mr. Tabambudibe from the Val.
Yeah.
Yes.
He represented the Val Vision well last year. The choir was amazing.
Yes,
I
yes, I saw.
The
I
choir
saw,
was
I
just
saw.
something. It was just amazing. I'm hoping that this year,
Yeah.
I'm voting for them.
Your
Monty,
Monty,
the whole thing, yes.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Kopono Choras, yes.
Your standard Midlands.
The Midlands
Did well last year.
Yes, and there's also Voices of the River in the Val,
Exactly.
also in standards.
Yeah.
It's gonna go down there. As you are mentioning Midlands, I'm like, they better be careful.
There?
The Val version is coming.
Yeah.
So, your expectations?
I don't know. I really don't. Because, like you're saying, it's. We normally say we have expectations because, this choir does this, this choir does that.
Yes.
But it's always a surprise.
Hey.
It's always a surprise.
Yeah.
So whatever that happens behind the scenes every year, like we said, shows hard work.
Yes.
Shows determination, shows a vision. This is what happened last year. We need to learn from this. Let's move on. Let's build on what we've done. So it's Ish.
It's gonna be
exciting,
interesting.
yeah.
Everybody's gonna be there, obviously.
Yeah.
All the provinces.
Exactly.
see.
All the
Trying to
provinces
see,
will be there to see.
Who's good in the double platinums this time?
Yeah.
Yes, guys. If someone is watching this episode and want to contact you, where can we find you?
Okay, they can find me on our email. It's singingcrescendo@gmail.com, or they can contact me directly on 078 223 0352.
Okay, can you repeat them?
The email is singingcrescendo@gmail.com. Cell number is 078
Yeah,
223 0352.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Gentlemen, that's all we had. And on the 31st, we'll be there, James Day. Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
we'll come.
Thank you.
because we
Interesting
want to
stuff.
put the material out there,
Yeah.
so that next year it won't be on the same level.
On the same
Yes.
It
level.
will grow.
Yeah.
So it helps. All we do here in Grand Piano is to promote every organization, every choir. Yes. So Zikaleli choirs until December, guys.
Ish.
Yeah.
We hope our audience will fill up the halls.
The whole season.
Yeah.
Because to sing for chairs is not a nice feeling.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not a
not.
nice feeling. So we hope everyone will be there from the 3rd of August until December. Yeah.
Finals.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Grand Piano Truth. Sharp.